Hey folks, Mr. Inta-Fitness Neil Kelliher here again, another video in the series for you today, and this one I want to tell you what are the best carbs for health and nutrition and energy and so on and so forth. Okay, now this follows on from the last episode where I was talking about good carbs and bad carbs and how there's really no good or bad, but there's better quality and lesser quality. So today I wanted to tell you exactly what I mean by that. Okay, now just before we carry on, I just want you to know that anything I tell you here is purely information and knowledge I'm passing on from me to you. It's not the be-all and the end-all. I'm not telling you that my way is the only way. Okay, in health and nutrition and fitness and lifestyle, there's so much information out there. All I want to do is provide the information to you, then you can make your own decision, okay? Pump it through your own computer, use your common sense, use your intelligence and say to yourself, yeah, you know what, that makes sense what he's saying, I'm going to take it on board, or no thanks mate, I don't agree, or I'm going to stick to my own ways or whatever. When it comes to carbs, I think most people are going to agree with me with what I'm about to say about the better types and the best quality, okay? So, in no particular order, here's my favourite carbohydrates, okay, for daily health and well-being. All right, so number one would be fruit. Okay, fruit is a fantastic food from nature. Okay, comes in many different packages, many different sizes, various colours, and each type of fruit represents a different quality of nutrition it's providing you. Okay, so it's got plenty of fibre, it's got plenty of water, it's got plenty of nutrition, antioxidants, phytochemicals. It's fantastic stuff. Okay, it's got sugar, of course, but it's fructose. It's fruit sugar, and it breaks down slowly in the body because it's combined with fibre in most cases. Now, don't quote me on that because some fruit is high GI, which means it's fast absorbing. So things like pineapple, watermelon, the more watery fruits, the higher the GI, the more fibrous fruit, the lower the GI, okay? But in life, you want to have a broad spectrum of many different types and many different colours, okay? After that, my next best type of carbohydrates would be vegetables, okay? Now, in vegetables, you've got starchy carbs and non-starchy carbs, okay? So all of your leafy, stalky, floury vegetables are very low in carbohydrates generally, and then your starchy ones like your potatoes, your corn, your sweet potatoes, your parsnips, they're higher in carbohydrates, okay? Now, again, you should have a broad spectrum of these things. You should have many different types, many different colours as often as possible, okay? But for your more quality, energy-giving, starchy carbs, my favourite would be sweet potato, okay? Okay, so moving on from there, we'll go into the grainy stuff, okay? So in this case, we're talking about things like my favourites, brown rice, basmati rice, okay? Quinoa is a good one, more these days, okay? But also your legumes fall in here too, okay? So your beans, your lentils, stuff like that, okay? Now, they've got some protein as well, but they are carby, so to speak, all right? And they're very good quality for you. They're very good for you, very low GI, very, very energy-giving, okay? And so that's pretty much, with the grains, you've also got your oats, your rye, your spelt, that sort of stuff, your barley, okay, and they're traditionally used more in breads and cereals, okay, commercial wheat bread, I'm not a fan. Wheat in general, I'm not a fan, even though it's a grain, obviously. But the more specialty grains, the better. The spelt, the oats, the rye, the barley. Okay, sprouted breads are fantastic. Ezekiel, traditional sourdough. Okay, these are the better types, in my opinion. Okay, and yeah, I mean, on that note, that's pretty much about it for the best sources of carbohydrates. Okay, so yeah, I hope I've given you some good information. Please, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Got any questions, pop them in down below. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Cheers.